Hello everyone, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back to our latest update. This is for the newly formed tropical depression which has been upgraded by PAGASA, known as Wilma. Still a low pressure from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center 93W. This is the latest update for this Thursday afternoon, December 4, 2025. This is the English version brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. And kung gusto nyo malaman ang Tagalog version, just click on the link here. And if you're watching or if kayo nanonood sa Facebook, pumunta lamang po kayo sa main page ng Mike Mr. Typhoon Padua para sa latest Tagalog version ng update natin. At ito po ay pinaglilingkod din ng ating partners, 𝗶𝗀𝗃 Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands Sustainability. If you're interested, just click on the link here. And if you're watching via Facebook, there's a link just below this video. And the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗰𝗋𝗿 and our Honorable Vice Mayor 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗵𝗺𝗍𝗍. So let's begin with the update. The low pressure system, which has been moving for the past 12 hours towards the southwest, has developed into a tropical depression. This is based from the PAGASA official update, which was issued at around 11 o'clock this morning. And before we proceed to that update, here's the last update from the GovSat that we created early this morning. And this is during the time that's still a low pressure system. And you can see on this GovSat that's still an active LPA, but we are going to put the location right here. Okay, since it's been moving towards the southwest. So the storm is currently there and is expected to move more to the southwest until it reaches the southern point to the east of 𝗗𝗀𝗃, Eastern Samar, along the coastal waters. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the northeast monsoon, the strong surge, bringing some gust winds of up to 60 or 65 kilometers per hour, particularly over the coastal waters of eastern and southern Luzon. That includes northern Bicol Region, Partido District, and this will persist until tomorrow, okay, December 5, and some light breeze to moderate breeze here over the Visayas as well. And the effects of this low pressure or tropical depression Wilma will be expected beginning today over the Visayas and tomorrow and Saturday across the Bicol region because of the embedded shear line. There's a shear line here that is expected to affect Bicol region in the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'm going to show you here the latest on the PAGASA first bulletin. This was issued at 11 o'clock a.m. this morning, and based on the track of PAGASA, okay, it shows here that it's almost identical to all the computer models. So it is expected to pass over southern Leyte by Saturday morning, December 6, and it will be on a slow movement across Cebu and over Negros by Sunday morning. So Saturday evening, based on PAGASA track, it will pass over Cebu, and then on Monday morning it will be over the Sulu archipelago. So PAGASA is forecasting it to be a slow moving system, and most likely this could weaken the system farther into a low pressure area. So we will observe this system as it moves across the Visayas beginning Saturday to Sunday. So the Bicol region is outside of the cone of uncertainty. So this is generally moving towards areas of the Visayas, MiMaRoPa, and the northern parts of Mindanao, including Zamboanga Peninsula, is under the cone of uncertainty for any southward movement of this tropical depression. Here's the wind signal number 1 being raised now. We're in winds of 30 to 60 kph will be expected for the next within the next 36 hours, and together with the surge of the northeast monsoon, it will bring windy conditions across Samar and Leyte provinces, including the areas of Surigao del Norte, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗃 Islands, and the Naga Islands as well. So these areas will be having some bad weather within the next 36 hours as the system moves closer to that area. Now let's check out the latest from the Japan Meteorological Agency. It's still not a major tropical depression. It's still a minimal tropical depression, as we can check as we check the weather maps graph of JMA. There you go. It's still a minimal tropical depression, likely to be around 45 kph. Same with Pagasa. So it's currently at 15 north, 133, slightly a few latitude up, based on the latest from Japan Meteorological Agency. And we have here the shear line and the stationary front connected to this tropical depression, and strong winds of up to more than 60 kilometers per hour will be expected across the eastern and southern seaboards of Luzon because of the northeast monsoon, or what we call as amihan. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center, again, is still a low pressure system. It's at medium chance of becoming a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. So it's not yet at higher chance because of poor low-level circulation center. And here's the latest fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page. As you can see, that ball of rain bands is beginning to move towards the southwest, closer towards eastern Visayas. And right now, eastern Visayas are being bombarded by the trough of this tropical depression, Wilma, bringing some on and off rainfall, light, moderate to heavy, to at times intense rainfall. So please take all necessary precautions, those living in flood-prone areas. And here's the 24-hour loop, zoom-in loop from windy.com, courtesy of UMETSAT. And there you go. It looks like the developing southern rain bands of this tropical depression has weakened, and the northern rain bands is still intact. You can see it here. So the center of this system, if we are going to post this 24-hour loop, and we'll forward this up to 2 p.m. this afternoon, the weak center is still located somewhere here. Okay, there. And most likely, the system will continue to move closer towards the coastal waters of eastern Samar. Okay, so here over the Bicol region, we expect heavy rainfall once this cloudiness of the shear line, this is the shear line, okay, once it moves over the area of the Bicol region tomorrow, particularly in the afternoon or evening. So we expect heavy rainfall of 50 to 100 or even more than 100 millimeters beginning tomorrow evening until Saturday, with still some extension of the rains through Sunday, and most likely improving weather conditions will be expected in the afternoon of Sunday, December 7, or on Monday itself, December 8. Okay, and you can already see here the effects of the trough of this tropical depression, bringing some on and off rainfall across the rest of Visayas into the Sulu Archipelago, or Sulu Sea. And there you go. Okay, here's the latest wind forecast. Here's the latest track and wind forecast from the American model. And if we move this on December 5, it's moving here over eastern Samar, making landfall there. Okay, and then on December 6, it will remain quasi-stationary over Leyte. So this might be a very bad situation, very bad scenario, since it might dump more rainfall for up to 2 days. So this is critical for the folks down there in Samar and Leyte. So those who are watching this video, please take all necessary precautions, prepare for possible flooding, flash floods, landslides, generated by this weak tropical depression Wilma. So on Sunday, the system will start to move towards vicinity of Iloilo and Guimaras as a weak tropical depression, or even weakening into a low pressure area. And then on Monday, it will be over the Sulu archipelago. So the American model is slowing down this system, which is a very bad situation for folks, for our loving Cebuanos, loving Filipinos down there over the Visayas. So please take all necessary precautions for possible heavy rainfall of more than 100 or more than 200 millimeters. So let's hope and pray that the system will accelerate. So this is the American model, because on December 9, it will be out into the West Philippine Sea, moving towards the Calayan Island group, where T2 Island, or also known as 𝗶𝗶𝘀𝗃𝗃 Island, is located. Now, let's take a look at the European model. European model is also a low pressure system, but it's likely to develop into a tropical depression as well, based on what we are seeing here at 1004 hectopascals. So Friday, December 5, it will be over the coastal waters of Guiuan, Eastern Samar. And Saturday, December 6, it will start to traverse Leyte. And Sunday, December 7, it will be out into the Sulu archipelago after passing Saturday evening over Cebu and Negros Island region. And on the morning or afternoon of December 7, Sunday, it will be over the area of Sulu archipelago. And then on Monday, December 8, it will be over central Palawan, moving very close to Puerto Princesa City. So please take all necessary precautions for possible threat of flooding, landslides, lahar flows brought about by this weak tropical depression. Okay, so that's the forecast of the European model. I'm going to show to you now the Google DeepMind. So this is the Google DeepMind, and they also weakened this system. Yesterday, it was still a minimal tropical storm based on the forecast of the Google DeepMind, but right now it's just a low pressure system. It's just a tropical depression moving across the same path based on the American model and partly of the European model. So if we move this slider, the landfall time for the Google DeepMind will be Saturday morning. So same with the American and the European model, and it's quite moving at a faster rate, because on December 7 it will be over Panay right here, and then on December 8 it will be over the Calayan Island group, over the Spratlys. So that's the track of the Google DeepMind. So the intensity distribution shows a tropical depression. That's why 𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃 already upgraded into tropical depression, as well as Japan Meteorological Agency. Only the Joint Typhoon Warning Center is the one remaining as the as a low pressure area, 93W. So later, if JTWC decided it to upgrade into a tropical depression, it will be known as 35W, or the 35th tropical cyclone of the Western Pacific Ocean this 2025. Okay, then now let's move towards the model clocks. These are all the model clocks. Okay, I'm gonna move this based on the 2 a.m. output. The 8 a.m. output will be released anytime in the next few hours. And you can see here the majority of the clocks of the all the computer models, from AI to physics-based, shows here that it's moving towards the general direction of the Visayas. Masbate might be affected also, since it's very close to the center. But based on the track, most of them agree that it will pass over Samar later area and into northern Cebu, Negros Island region, and western Visayas. That's Panay. So that's the forecast of all the computer models. So Fox over Visayas and MiMaRoPa, please take all necessary precautions. And also here, over the area of the Bicol Region, please take all necessary precautions because the problem of the system passing by here is what we call as the embedded shear line, which is going to connect on the northern semicircle of this tropical cyclone. What else? This is the wind intensity forecast from the different models, and majority of them shows an active LPA or just a minimal tropical depression. But there is one model which is the HFAI, okay, and it shows that it could reach tropical storm, but we are looking at the majority of the wind models, which is showing just a tropical depression. And for the latest from RAMBB SIRA of the NOAA, and it looks like it shows here that most of them are still showing a possible tropical depression or even a tropical storm as it nears Samar Island. And then the wind shear is expected to be light to moderate, so it might have some impacts in the development of this tropical depression. That's the reason why it will remain as a tropical depression, but we shall see if it will intensify into a tropical storm, and we will monitor continuously the track of tropical depression Wilma. Now here's the wind gust forecast from European model based on the effects of the northeast monsoon. So beginning from extreme northern Luzon down to northern Samar, we expect winds from 30 to 65 kilometers per hour. Okay, that's for today, December 4, and it will continue to extend until tomorrow, December 5. So the windy conditions will continue to persist until tomorrow, December 5, over the Bicol region and the eastern sections of Luzon, including northern Samar and parts of northern Panay as well. Okay, 40 or 50 kph, and also northern Cebu. So there are wind gusts of the 75 or 70 kph along the coastal waters, since they are free of obstructions. And on Saturday, once the system moves over Visayas, continued effects of the northeast monsoon and the shear line will bring rains and gust winds of up to 60 to 70 kph, those living along the coastal areas, but over the inland waters of the Bicol region is only up to 50 or 60 kilometers per hour. Yes, that's the typical wind of monsoons, like the southwest monsoon and the northeast monsoon. Okay, and then on Sunday, the wind will dramatically die down once the system moves over the Sulu archipelago. The winds over the Bicol region and northern Samar will shift from the northeast, and it will blow from the east because of the northeastern circulation of this low pressure system and the easterlies as well. So it will die down to just 35 kph wind gust. That will be on Sunday, and then on Monday, back to normal, light winds, light to moderate winds across Bicol region and northern Samar because of the easterly wind flow. And you can also see here that the northeast monsoon is way up over extreme northern Luzon, Ilocos provinces, where wind gusts over the coastal waters of Ilocos provinces up to 80 kilometers per hour will be expected. So these are gale force winds to near tropical storm force winds expected over the West Philippine Sea as it moves along the circulation of tropical depression Wilma, and that will be on Monday, December 8, while crossing the area of Palawan. Okay, so that's the forecast from the European model when it comes to the wind gust. Now let's check out our wind instrument. This is the wind data from our weather station here in San Felipe, the Typhoon 2000 headquarters. Okay, so let me show to you the wind gust. So the average wind speed right now as of 2:12 p.m. is 21.6, wind gust of 61.3. This is the highest one recorded here around 10 a.m. So the barometer is just normal. Okay, 1012 down to 1009, and will return to 1012 in the evening. So this is typical northeast monsoon that we are feeling as of the moment. And the rainfall, this was recorded from last night. It's still at 7.4 millimeters since 12 midnight. And then later tomorrow, especially in the afternoon or evening, we expect more rainfall to approach the Bicol region, and will be felt until Saturday because of the passage of tropical depression Wilma over Visayas and the shear line along with it. Okay, so for the rain forecast, this is the 3-hourly rain forecast. So today, the areas of the Visayas are now experiencing heavy rainfall, light to moderate to at times heavy, and then by tomorrow, continued effects over the Visayas, becoming more intense over northern Samar and southern Bicol because of the approach of the shear line embedded on the northern part of the circulation of Wilma, as Wilma remains here. So most likely, the combined effects of the shear line and the northern rain bands will bring lots of rain over Catanduanes, Albay, and Sorsogon. Okay, that's tomorrow morning, and then through the evening, it will start to affect parts of Camarines Sur, including Naga and Iriga. And during the evening of December 5, or tomorrow evening, more rainfall will be expected. This is gonna be intense, heavy to intense across eastern Visayas, Samar provinces, Leyte provinces, as well as central and northern Cebu. We will be expecting this kind of rain event, and it will continue through Saturday, and the rest of Saturday it will start to affect as well the whole of the Bicol region, where rainfall amounts of 50 to 100 millimeters or more than 100 millimeters will be expected across these areas. So folks over Leyte, okay, Samar, and the rest of Visayas, please prepare for possible heavy rainfall that could cause flooding in flood-prone areas. So by Sunday, it will move over western Visayas, over Panay. So expect heavy rainfall early morning of Sunday, and then on Monday, it will be over Palawan. So that's the effects of the rainfall of this tropical depression together with the shear line, which will bring heavy rainfall across Bicol region and parts of MiMaRoPa and Visayas. So by Monday, improving weather conditions will be expected, but still in the afternoon or evening, there might be showers or thunderstorms passing by over the Bicol region. Now let's take a look at the 24-hour rainfall accumulation. So by tomorrow, Saturday, 50 to more than 100 millimeters will be expected over central and eastern Visayas, particularly over northern Samar, northern Cebu, and also over Catanduanes, Partido District, and southern parts of Bicol. That includes Sorsogon and Albay, including Legazpi, and southeastern Masbate as well. That will be tomorrow, Friday, and then on Friday evening into Saturday, that heavy rainfall of 50 to 100 millimeters, with some pockets of more than 100 millimeters will be expected across the whole Bicol region. That includes Camarines Sur, Camarines Norte, Naga City, Iriga, and also Western Visayas, Negros Island region will also be experiencing rainfall of this magnitude. So this could cause flooding in low-lying areas, as well as landslide and flash floods. So that will be whole day of Saturday. And on Sunday, the tropical depression will start to move over Palawan. As you can see it here, that will be on Sunday, December 7, passing over the Sulu Archipelago. And the shear line is now moving towards the north, affecting northern Quezon and the eastern sections of Cagayan Valley, from eastern Isabela down to northern Aurora. So this will be a major rain event as well on Sunday until Monday over that area of the eastern sections of northern and central Luzon. So please take all necessary precautions. And until Monday, the rainfall over Palawan is expected to be heavy to intense. But on Tuesday, improving weather will be expected, except for the eastern sections of and the central sections of Cagayan Valley because of the shear line. And that shear line, if we extend the forecast until December 11, it will move back downwards towards the Bicol region on December 11. So another rain of 30 to more than 50 millimeters will be expected over inland Bicol, while over the Partido district, the coastal waters or coastal areas of Bicol region, Catanduanes included, and eastern Albay will have rains of 50 to 100 millimeters on December 11 because of the shear line no longer associated with the tropical depression Wilma, which is currently on December 11. It's no longer here. Okay, it's gone. So that's the latest from the rain forecast. So it looks like we will be having some rain event this coming weekend. So please take all necessary precaution. Those living in low-lying areas, over the river banks, flood-prone areas, landslide-prone areas, lahar-prone areas, please take all necessary precautions for possible heavy rainfall that could exceed 100 millimeters on a 24-hour basis beginning tomorrow evening until maybe Sunday or early morning. That's for the Bicol region, while the rest of Visayas will begin starting today until likely on Sunday, and then on Monday, Sunday and Monday over Palawan. For the waves, it looks like this is bad news to all fishermen. It will be no sailing policy because of gale warning being raised by Coast Guard together with PAGASA. So wave heights of more than 3 up to 5 meters will be expected over the Philippine Sea, as well as over the West Philippine Sea. The rest of the bodies of water of our country will be light to moderate and rough to the small fishing vessels of more than 2 meters is expected here. Okay, so that will persist for the next 5 days as we move this slider until December 8th. It's gonna be rough waves all along for the next maybe this will be up to December 8 or 9, because there's a shear line on Thursday, December 11. So still the wave heights here could reach a height of 3 meters. Okay, so that's the forecast of the waves, and that ends our update for today, Thursday afternoon, December 4. And we will return tomorrow for another update from Typhoon 2000. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser, #TyphoonWiser. And thank you so much for watching our channel. God bless to all.